Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Becoming a Backyard Barbecue Master. Today we'll be cooking one of my favorite foods ever. Yes, it's pizza. I know, I've loved it ever since I was a kid. I still love it. I could eat it 5 times a week and not get tired of it. Maybe my tastes need to grow up a little, but I don't care. Pizza is delicious and it's kind of nutritious. First thing we're gonna do is talk about setup. I don't have a big wood-fired pizza oven, but I do have this Primo XL400, which has plenty of room for cooking a pizza. In the base, I've got charcoal mixed with cutting-edge Firewood's oak chunks. Excited about that wood flavor. This thing's big enough to where if you're really ambitious, you could use our pizza cut firewood in here, and that's of course perfect if you're using a wood-fired pizza oven at home. I've got a couple of ceramic heat deflector plates so that it's indirect heat that I'm cooking on. We don't want to burn the bottom. There's a pizza stone sitting on the grill grates. There are 2 more things I've got that are important for making a pizza. The first is right here. It is a pizza peel, and this is of course how I'm gonna put the pizza into the Primo and how I'm gonna pull it out. I've also got 2 pizza screens here, and these are great. They make it much easier for you to cook if you're new. It also allows you to cook a lot of pizzas fast, so I can actually build my pizza on here, the dough, the toppings, the sauce, and slide it right on top of the stone, and it's just gonna make my life a lot easier. This is actually the second time that I've tried to cook pizzas on this Primo, and the first time went okay, but there are some pretty big lessons that I learned. First one, let's talk about the temperature. Now, some people like to cook pizzas at 700 degrees. Some professionals will even cook it at 900 degrees. I found that the hotter you're cooking it, the more prone you are to burning the pizza right. It's harder to get the timing right. So I'm gonna cook this at 500 degrees. My first time also, I cooked it and it looked beautiful on top, and then I looked under and the crust was totally burnt black. So you'll wanna watch out for that. Keep an eye on the bottom of the crust and the top, and having it at a lower temperature will help make sure it cooks more evenly. The other thing that will help is giving this thing plenty of time to preheat, right? So the top of this ceramic grill is going to radiate heat down, and that's gonna cook the top of the pizza and help ensure that the whole thing gets cooked evenly. The other big lesson I learned is our pizza tasted like nasty smoke, and it's not because of the wood chunks, it's not because of the charcoal, it's because I hadn't cleaned this grill in a long time. So there was chunks of meat and juice down sitting on my ceramic grill plates that I never cleaned, and when I talk about it now, it's kind of gross to even say that, but all those bits of food and juice were having to burn off, and that was creating a not pleasant things for the pizza. So this time I've cleaned out the grill, I got all the ash out, I wiped off my ceramic grill plates, I wiped off my grill grates, and it's a much cleaner grill. I can already tell the smoke coming out of here. It's so much more clear, you can barely see it. Whereas last time it was a dark, cloudy smoke. So clean your grill, people, before you cook pizza. And frankly, you should be cleaning it more often. Or maybe you are and it's just me. So lessons learned, right? Now it's time to go make the pizza. I'm gonna be doing everything homemade. I'm gonna do a homemade crust. I've got a homemade sauce. I've got the cheese. I've got toppings. We're gonna put those on. I'm gonna cook both pizzas. I'm gonna actually do them half and half in case I burn one again like last time. That way there's at least one good pizza with toppings that everyone in the family likes. And I'm excited to do this again, and let's see how this goes. It is time to put the pizza on. I've got it here on my screen. I've got it on my pizza peel, and the Primo is just over 500 degrees. This crust is a little smaller than the last one, so I might actually check this after 4 or 5 minutes instead of 7 or 8 and see how we go. Here we are. Oop, it's sizzling, that's a good sign. Let's check back in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Let's take our first look. Ooh, hey, look at that, the crust is rising. The cheese is melting. This guy is pretty close to being done, I think. Maybe just 1 more minute. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now. So that's pretty brown crust on the bottom, and it feels like it's nice and done up top. And I just don't want to burn it again like last time. Put some oil on this so it should come off a little bit easier than it is. But it's just not, so I'm going to take the whole screen. We're just going to set that there to cool and go get our other pizza. Okay, it's time to put our second one on. This one I've got a little bit of cheese pizza in there for a toddler. And let's do this. Okay, final test. We're gonna see how this tastes. are pretty good. Crispy bottom, it's not burnt. Cheese melted, crust is good. I don't have that gross smoky taste from last time because I feel like it was a clean grill. And I'm gonna call this a success. You can see the crust. You can see under it how it's not blackened crust. You can definitely see the little marks from the pizza screen, so maybe I need to graduate from that at some point, but at the same time, this is a very edible pizza. So there you go, homemade pizza made from scratch. Thanks for joining us here on Backyard Barbecue Masters. We'll see you next episode. Hey, what do you think of that pepperoni? Is it yummy? Yes. Doing the happy dance with your pizza?